discover cancer early, it's easier to deal with it. By the time it is stage 3, before you discover, you need supernatural. Even medical science cannot help you, because as at now, there is no cure for cancer. So in the same vein, whatever problem or issues you have in your family, seek help early and then seek it together. So there are 2 in 1. Let's start with the early before we go to together. Seek help early. Many times when you are coming to us as pastors and counselors, what you want, the thing don't spoil. Hello, Pastor Ife does a series. Is it on Instagram or Facebook? Challenges of counsel or whatever. It's very powerful, very powerful. I've said that every time I keep forgetting. So let me very powerful series. That job you are doing, keep doing it. It's a good job. She did a series, and I'm saying you need to preach that message. Oh, that one you need to prepare. I'm going to book you for one Sunday. You need to come and bless us. That is powerful, because many times you confuse counselors. Not that God cannot solve your problem, but it is like it's almost too late. It has gone so many complications have entered. So seek help early. So how do I know when to seek help? If there is any issue, and you can relate this to any other thing apart from finances, but this is a general rule that will help in your marriage. If there is any issue in your home, since we are talking of finances now, note we are talking about this principle is general. There is any issue in your home that you have communicated to your spouse, one-on-one, we have sat down, we have discussed it, I have expressed my thoughts, you have expressed your thoughts, and we have done that at least 3 times. And we have not been able to come to an agreement. At that point, you need a third party. You know, I've told you, no relationship can survive without a settled third party matter. At that point, because see, every time you are emotionally attached to an issue, you are mostly not objective, except you are matured enough to separate yourself from your emotion and be objective. And not many people are matured enough to do that. So once you are emotionally attached to issue, you will not see all the sides. Everybody has a blind side. Everybody has an unknown side. You cannot see everything 360 degrees. There is no eyes behind your head. So whenever you are sitting like, my babe, listen, I don't think this school you are saying this boy should go to, I don't support this thing. No. We can't afford it. This school is 800,000 per annum. Your salary is 400. My own is 1 million, 1.4. 1.4 times 12. Let's sit down. If we remove tithes, real what is there? This one is there. Money we give to our parents, house rent, this and that. To now add this one, and the second one we join, it's not sustainable. This school is just status. There's one smaller school. I know people that have graduated from there, they are doing well, they have morals, and that one is just 250. No, at my level, my children should go in other school, they will meet rich people children. You begin to, so by the time we have discussed it once, we discuss it, don't you have faith? God is in control. That's not the way faith works. So faith is not foolishness. Faith is not presumption. And faith works with a plan. Do you understand now? Faith works with a plan. You now say faith today, and then, because I wonder, if you are borrowing money to pay for year 1, how will you do year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5? Any school fees you are borrowing money to pay, any house rent you are borrowing money to pay, is already a proof that it is beyond your level. When school fees is coming and your heart is shaking, your children are in the wrong school. Not really. If school fees is coming and your house rent is coming, your heart is shaking, you are in the wrong house. So that's how you know when to seek help early. And when we talk about seeking help and third party, seek help from matured professionals that have solution, not to tell your friend, look at what your friend is doing, look at what your husband is doing, and be talking to people that cannot help you. Never share your problem with those that cannot solve it. You will compound your problem. By the time you are sharing a global dream with a local mind, a $1 billion problem with a 1,000-year mind, they go start witchcraft for you. You are telling somebody, yeah, my husband, I don't know. Can you imagine? Only 200,000, they give me every month. What am I going to do with 200? And the person you are talking to, your husband is giving him 20, giving her 20. Say, 200. Now this woman, they complain. Some women don't get, when you're supposed to worship the man, they lick his leg. They just say, leave him. He's a useless man, leave him. And then so that they can enter. So, seek help when? Early. and then seek help together. There are many challenges that cannot be solved until the two people in the relationship are willing to get it solved. I've shared with you in this house, it takes two. A great marriage takes two. Hello? Two. If the two people don't agree, only one person cannot make a marriage work. You can fast forever, pray forever. If the other person is a Pharaoh and an Herod that say they refuse, you will just be wasting your time. The thing will move from patience to long suffering, patience to endurance to long suffering. But if two people are willing, there is no problem that cannot be solved. We have seen people that have divorced 8 years later, they came together. We have seen people that have separated 12 years later, they came together. We have seen people that said never, and they still came, as long as the two people are ready. But most of the time, only one person is seeking the help. And when you go and seek the help and you return, the other person did not hear what you heard. The other person was not there to see the other aspect that was brought forth. And men, please listen, men, because you men are the problem of this one. Women always love to seek help. It's men. Please listen and listen well. Men, seek help. Hello? Because let me take 3 areas. Number 1, you are married, there is no pregnancy. You heard the testimony. He said, me and my husband went for tests, and they said we are okay. I hope you know that many men don't go for tests. It's the woman alone that will be doing tests. Even when we are doing prayer, if you are believing God for the fruit of the womb, you will see husband pushing wife. Oh yeah, Lord Fadura. And I'm like, are you all right? Lord Fadura. When it might be you that something is not swimming well. But that's what we see, because we live in a patriarchal world. So when they are saying fruit of the womb is women's ministry, no, it's not a woman's ministry, it's a couple's ministry. Hello? So when it's time to go and check health, okay, you are looking for fruit, 2 of you should go and check. Not that you'll be sending your wife there and you are the problem. Because most men will not go. When it's time to go for counseling, you see a lot of men say, I don't have any problem. What are you going for counseling for? Go for counseling, sir. Seek help early and then seek it together. So let me advise you. This is what some of my sons do. Now, please, caveat. Don't now start it because I'm saying it. I have some of my sons, every year when they have their wedding anniversary, they come to see me. And part of the reason why they come to see me is, sir, we are here. It's another year. We just need, it's like consulting, counseling session. Please, sir, this is it. So your marriage, fine. Then we look at issues, okay? This one, how far with that one, how far with that one. So that it doesn't mean you should start coming, no. I'm just so that I put the car, not that you now say, want to see, no. I'm just telling you, so you don't need to see me. But you can have someone that you honor and respect. Or you can decide to just go for a health check. The same way we tell you, once you are 40, do medical check every year. There is a level you get to where you should actually be going for check of your marriage, to check how things are going. You look at your communication, you look at sex, you look at money, you look at unrealistic expectation, you look at spiritual life, you look at plan 7 areas, and then you are through, you go back home and you prepare for the next year. Are we getting something? So these are very, very important things. So seek help early and seek help together. Now, Christians, listen, that you are born again. Don't miss second service on Wednesday where I'm starting a series. That you are born again does not mean you are all right. Oh. There are born again Christians that have mental health issues. There are born again Christians that have psychosis. There are born again Christians that have psychosomatic disorder, emotional imbalance, and they are born again. So when we say seek help, help may mean you go and see a professional. Because all this, you have to go and see pastor, I want to go and see pastor. Some pastors cannot help you. All they know is fasting and prayer. A pastor that is not trained to be a counselor, that does not understand psychology, that does not understand family, human behavioral science, that does not understand law, cannot help you. Many of the things that some of us are able to do is not because we saw it in Bible. It's because we have developed ourselves as coaches and counselors. We have gone for all kinds of things, and we are professional, certified to do it. Not all pastors are. Even counseling, not all pastors can counsel. That you are anointed as a pastor doesn't make you a counselor. These are the things that have destroyed many marriages, destroyed many lives, Because we come to church and we lose the brain. You know, I always tell you, when Muslims go to mosque, they drop their shoe outside. When Christians go to church, they drop their brain outside. That's why anybody will call himself pastor and be deceiving all of you when you are not reading Bible for yourself. So that somebody is a pastor does not make them a counselor. So when you need help, in that area of help you need, seek for professionals that can help you. And for every area where you require professionals, there are born again professionals that are born again, because I've studied psychology, there are many things you will study that when you look at it side by side the word of God, you know that those scientists are talking rubbish because they don't understand the biblical and covenant dimension. So when you meet people that are covenant plus practical, they can now use it to help you. Do we understand that? So please seek help together and seek it early. Number 7, give God his rightful place. Not rightfully, sorry about that mistake. Give God his rightful place. That talks about covenant obligation. A lot of marriages, a lot of families, one of the major areas where they miss it is excluding God in their family. When it comes to covenant obligation, there are many families where they don't tithe. There are many families where they don't, as I'm talking 100,000 now, the mind is 100,000. Your software is wrong. Every time you are hearing money, you are not thinking of being the giver, you are thinking of being the receiver. And your family has never, you heard the testimony. When I was hearing this, I said, why are they giving him money testimony today? Why is it money testimony today? All the testimony looks like money. I saw it. I said, okay, maybe God is speaking to people. Hello, did you hear that couple also? You heard the testimony, so you need to be a giver. You need to be a giver. Give God his rightful place in your family. Giving God his rightful place is not only about giving, it's also about compliance to kingdom principles. Number 1, prayer. Give God his rightful place. Be a praying family. Number 2, the word. Give God his rightful place. Be a family that gives the word of God ultimate authority in your life. Number 3, church attendance. Don't be I will do virtual. I've told you, those who know me, I will honor. Since you are a virtual member, when you want to marry, we'll marry you virtually. When you have children, we'll do naming virtually. The day you die, we'll buy virtual coffee, virtual grave, and we'll bury you virtually. Hello, I know our relationship is now virtual. So let's do virtual. So, what am I saying now? Church attendance. Next, church work, service to God. As a family, give him his rightful place. It's not only money. It means that you are a member of a church. Husband and wife should go to the same church. Husband cannot be in one church. Wife is in another church. It will affect the fabrics of the home. You can't be listening to 2 different messages. One somebody is listening to Chinese, another one is